Hey guys, welcome back to Witcher 3. We're going to head back and meet Olgierd at the Alchemy Inn. Before I do that though, how do I get out of this place? Before I do that though, I wanted to complete the secondary quest. No, the Witcher contract. No, the treasure hunt. Look for the place where the Offieri merchant was attacked. So we're going to go and do this one first. I think it's on the way to Oxenfurt anyway. I know there's a fast travel sign around here somewhere. Here we go. Just down to the south, next to Erd. Let's see if we can find this treasure, then I'll continue down to the south to Oxenfurt to meet Olgierd, and that, I think, is pretty close to concluding the Hearts of Stone expansion. And then we can get back to the main quest. I would like to find this 15,000 crowns for the runesmith as well. Almost there, just another 2,800. So, getting pretty close. King Foltest Mask. That was for the heist. Right, look for the place where Offieri merchant was attacked. Did he leave some of his goods here? What are these lumberjacks up to? Oh no, they looks like they're hunting deer. Okay, I'll leave them to it. Might as well grab all the loot I can at this stage. I think I need some more food as well. I was running out in the last battles. And there were some pretty difficult battles in this expansion. I think much more difficult than the main game. Okay, I'm grabbing all the loot, but I still can't find anything at the moment. Maybe in that house? Outside the house? Some burnt bread. Okay. Well, I don't know what I'm looking for. Geralt hasn't picked up anything. I've done a little loop around. Let's just head straight into the center of this circle. See what we can find here. Maybe I'll wait till the morning. I might be able to see things a little bit clearer. Wouldn't be up there, would it? I could have a quick look. Can't jump down here for some reason. There we go. Alright, let's let's meditate to the morning. I can't see anything here. So I'll give it a couple more minutes and then I'll just leave it if I can't find anything. Alright, hopefully I can see things a little bit clearer now. Look for the place where the Offieri merchant was attacked. You'd think there'd be some mark on the ground or something. Something left behind. Something left behind. Was he attacked in, like inside one of these bushes or something? I can't see where there's been any signs of a scuffle. Let's just give it one more minute to have a quick look. Nothing. There's nothing up there. Nothing around here. Nope, nothing in red. Okay, well, we're going to carry on then. I've had a good...
I place my hope in the eternal fire.
I've had a pretty good explore around here. I've done a few laps. Gone through the center. Cannot see any signs of a scuffle. Doing my my third lap around. There's nothing here. Okay, nothing here. Nothing that Geralt can see anyway. So I guess we'll leave that one. Let's go back to the main quest then. Meet Olgierd's man at the Alchemy Inn. Alright, we'll go and do this one, because there's no signs of a scuffle here, as far as Geralt can tell. Head back to Erd, and fast travel over there. Let's grab Roach if I can. Roach.
Go.
Whatever signs there were must have long gone, I suppose. So we'll just head back to the main quest. And back to Oxenfurt. This is a level 36 quest, so I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of a battle here. Once we get there, better save the game. Can't save the game? Come on. There we go.
Ah.
Okay, I need to buy some food first of all. I've got some burnt bread. The beer does regenerate vitality as well, but it will make you drunk.
Just you wait. The witch hunters...
2 points, and be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draught.
Geralt! Over here! Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Here now. Don't make me beg. My treat.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible.
Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Who are you, really?
Gaunter O'Dim, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
And drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I. That would be their poorly formulated wishes. I'm no cheat. I give folk what they want, nothing more. That they oft desire unworthy things, that is entirely the fault of their rotten natures.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you, and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead, or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say, time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time, of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, 'cause we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Lilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, "I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared." End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
Oh, Shay.
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple, got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there! Your friend, the medic. She were here. Ask that you look in on her.
Thanks.
Did you see?
The devil
Bloke
walked a
literally
crooked
dropped
path, his
Even
heart
then,
full
alive,
of
come on with the
iron.
Blind
No
drunk it
soul would lend him coin.
Oh, I remember you. What'll it be?
Mind if I have a look?
Okay, let's buy a bit of food. Is it worth selling off? Some of this alcohol? Not really, it's not worth that much. Okay, let's Let's just buy up all this food because I might need it for a future fight. There we go, that'll do.
So long.
And so Shani wanted to see us. Can't believe he just poked that guy's eye out. Right. Optional, talk to Shani at her home. So it's that one there. So that's where she lives, and I guess that's where she has her practice as well. Must be this house here. How do we get inside?
Shani.
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but... I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn them down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
I guess this is the point where you can ask her to stay, but it is her calling after all.
I understand. Any chance we'll see each other again?
Someday, I'm sure.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows it.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge. If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me, you know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
Okay, let's follow Shani and see if we can get into the academy. So, Geralt. He always has, Geralt still has trouble with stairs at times.
So how are things at the academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind?
To Radovid? There's little difference between the two.
Seems to tolerate you well enough.
Because he needs me. For now.
So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Just wanted to slow down there and make sure they finished the conversation before we arrived at the academy. Because I don't think it's too far away. Just want to save the game before I attempt this. I could even use Hangman's Venom. Look at all these books they're throwing out. Is it worthwhile using Hangman's Venom? I think it might be a good idea. I have a feeling we might get into a fight. Let's just put that on there just in case.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
Okay. How do we get around the back? Let's take a quick look at the map here and see exactly where I need to go. Yeah, it's a bit of a drop there, isn't it? If I can just drop into the river. There's probably some stairs down here. Oh gosh, I thought that was a straight drop off there for a second. No, I won't bother with the boat. Let's just swim across to the other side. It's just a few meters. I don't think there's any treasure around here. Don't see anything. Uh-oh. Right, let's deal with these drowned dead. Okay.
Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line!
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Okay, thanks Shani for helping us in. I suppose whenever we see a guard, that's going to mean a
Come on!
battle. It is. Actually might be... They're trying to come around the back here.
What is this? Intruder! Get him!
Oh gosh! Dodge, Geralt! I couldn't roll.
Get him from both sides! I will kill you!
Who's firing arrows at me? This guy.
I will kill you!
Oh.
Warlock! Get him from both sides! I will kill you! Killed him! I will.
Oh gosh, Geralt! Oh my goodness.
Get him from both sides!
Okay, that fight went fairly poorly, but managed to get through it though.
Locked tight. Need another way in. You leave a window open, maybe?
Perhaps. Well, there's a ladder on the other side. Yeah, I think we can get in up here. Okay, that was such a bad fight with the guards. Not happy about that, but anyway, it's done. We survived it, so I guess that's what matters. Uh-oh. Looks like it's about to ready to crumble.
Silver Laman. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like. Shattered mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone look in it and scream.
There's something on the ground. Well, there was something on the ground. Seems to have disappeared.
Julian Alboco's Lesser Key. Tomes about demons, dusty as they come.
The essence of evil is to cause suffering. There exist many varieties of suffering, from common corporeal pain through the rarefied torment of the psyche to deep wounds dealt to the soul. Whence then does evil arise? Does it appear on its own, or does it only spread when conditions are ripe? And finally, the most important question, how can evil be defeated? Okay. In my scholarly wanderings through the myths and legends of a great many cultures, I've come across descriptions of a certain individual which all display a striking similarity. I do not mean in terms of this individual's outer appearance or name, but of his modus operandi. This evil works through trickery, tempting at first with the offer of something seemingly good. The price one must pay for this object of temptation, however, is enormous and non-refundable, and the promised good often contains horrifying hooks and treacherous traps. Beware then of any who promise the impossible, for such can only be delivered through the machinations of evil. Sounds like going to dim. Okay, nothing in this chest. What else am I looking for? Below. Okay, we can still head down.
Franco? Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock.
Who the blazes? How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please. You know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends, but that's beyond my control.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings I went blind, yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
Told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. But have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and Odim, a meeting at a crossroads, a wish, a pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. Odim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world, his betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It's worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. Odim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of Odim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. Odim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating Odim at his own game.
Meaning?
Odim wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. Sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
Odim left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Oh, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Okay. Let's take a look around, read the journal as well. My notes and observations, Professor Shakeslock. The circle Odim created terrifies me. I cannot see it, but I know it is here. I know no name for the sense with which I perceive it. When I near its bounds, strange shivers shoot down my spine. This is not pain, but something that stands my hair on edge like a hedgehog's quivers. A month has passed, and still I stay within the runic circle. Nightmares prey on me more and more. I've come to fear sleep. I know not how long I can withstand this. I dreamt I had a daughter. This was strange, for I've never had children, yet one came to me in my sleep. She was no older than 10. She called me daddy and loved me deeply. I could see it in her eyes. The strangest part of all was that I also burned for her with a great paternal love. Can one possibly dream of someone who does not exist? Can one love such a one? I no longer fear sleep. Perhaps Odim has decided to give me peace. I have no desire to change his mind. My dreams of Emily give me great joy. My daughter is a good and clever girl. I believe she will grow into a wonderful woman. A shame she exists only in my dreams. Not only do I no longer fear sleep, but now I cannot wait for the moment in which it comes. What a fantastic transformation. If nothing changes, I shall soon try to leave the circle. I know now why I dreamt for weeks of the child I never had. It was his doing. This night my daughter died. She caught a strange illness which pocked her whole body with hideous oozing sores. She cried, begging me to help. I could do nothing. She died in my arms. I awoke. Soaked with sweat, I remain a wreck, my mind tattered. 3 months have passed since Emily's death. My heart still bleeds, and horrifying visions plague my every moment. I'm a blind man who wishes he saw nothing, for utter blindness would be a relief compared to these tormenting visions. I cannot persevere much longer. I've become a deeply unhappy old man. I've now lived within the magic circle for a year. Thoughts of suicide haunt my mind ever more often. It would be so simple. I need but step outside the ruins. Okay, looks like this place is almost ready to fall down as well. Quick look around to see if there's anything else here. Nothing in red, so I think that's it. Can I get out through this tower, I wonder? Ah, okay, runestones here. Good. Take a dive. There we go. I'm not sure if that's the way you're supposed to get out, but that's the way I did it. If I go out through the front, I probably need to deal with the guards anyway. Okay, so let's see where the... Oh, there's a fast travel sign just over there. I could also go and see Shani. She did ask us to come back before she leaves, so maybe now is a good time to do it. Yeah, my playthrough Geralt never did have a romantic time with Shani. We chose Triss in the first game. Where is Shani's place? I should have paid better attention. Is it that one there? Oh, there's a sign up here. What's the shop called? Ah, Shani's Clinic. Okay, good. Right, let's head on inside. chat with her once more before she heads off to the war. If she's got anything more to say.
Yes, Geralt.
Oh, we can't play Gwent with her. Good.
Finally some time to talk. Tell me where you've been, what you've done since you left Vesimir.
After our paths diverged? Well, the peace was brief, but I used it well. Went back to Oxenfurt, completed my doctorate, then I believe I did time in every field hospital and medic's tent north of the Yaruga.
Never could stand to be idle.
I'm not a witcher. Not likely to live 150 years. My time's much shorter, so I try to use every bit wisely.
Always did know what you wanted.
True. Nothing's changed in that sense.
You know, been wanting to ask you something.
Ask me now.
Just curious. You ever play Gwent?
Oh, Geralt. Geralt. Of course I play. What else is there to do come evening when one's among soldiers? Come on, let's lay them out.
Game of Gwent with Shani. I might play the monster deck, actually. Yeah, let's do it. Is she playing Scoia'tael? Yeah, she is. That's what I assumed. She might have some spies, so I'll keep the decoys. I've got one spy there. Gauntro Dim. I can get rid of that one. Got 2 vampires, so I can get rid of one of them. Okay, she's gone straight for Dandelion. I'll play the elf. Pick up another 2 cards. 2 vampires. Well, that was a waste, wasn't it? I could use the decoys as well. I get a feeling she might pass though. I'm gonna pass here. See what she does. Yeah, I thought she was going to pass. I might actually just play the decoys, let her waste some of her cards. Unless she's going to play a spy, there's really no other reason to use these decoys. And if I'm planning on losing this round, I might as well use them now. Is she going to play a spy? No. Let's see how many cards we can get her to waste. Grab another one of those. Hopefully she doesn't have any spies. Another Commander's Horn. It's a bit of a waste. I might just play my lowest card. Again, just wasting a turn here. Okay, she didn't play any more muster cards, but that's okay. So I am just going to pass here. And this will all come down to the final round. Soweth. Let's play the vampires. The good thing about the vampires is that one of them is strength 5, so it protects the others from the Scorch spell. Let's go and use this ability as well for the horn. Commander's horn in the front row. And we should be able to win this fairly easily now. Still got the crones if I need them. I still am a little bit worried about a Scorch if I bring out the crones. All these are strength 6 as well. Let's bring out the Arrakis. I think I've only got 2 of them. Oh no, I've got 3 of them. $113, she's passed, so okay, we've won. Now let's see what card we get.
You're good. So good, I'd say you spend more time chatting up folk for games than you do on serious matters.
Nah, got lucky, that's all.
Likely. But here. I dare say, a formidable card from an old friend. So you won't have to rely entirely on luck.
Olgierd von Everick. Okay, nice.
Gotta say, wedding was a great idea. Rarely have a chance to rest, get away from it all. Did me good to do just that.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
Hope Vladimir's antics weren't too annoying.
Peculiar man. Ghost, true. But I found him likable. Wager he was a real hoot when he was alive.
Said you needed to think things over. Have you?
Yes. I decided you're incredibly sweet, but...
But we're better off keeping things as they were.
You're always going places, and they're likely to ship me off soon. Besides, we tried once, and you know how that worked out.
You're right. But promise to share a bottle of wine with me from time to time.
Of course. I tell you what, I'll keep one handy.
See you later.
Okay. Farewell, Shani. Wedding invitation. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Nice touch there that the wedding invitation is right there on the table. And it's nice to see Shani again as well. We have shared a fair bit of the journey with her. Right from the beginning.
Looks like rain.
The Witcher. So, I'm going to head back to the fast travel sign. Where are we going now? Oh, the temple. Okay, I think I've been there. Right, there should be a fast travel sign here. Let's head down to Bennick and see if we can complete this this quest. I guess it's going to come down to a confrontation between either Olgierd or the Master Mirror. Going the wrong way. Need to head to the north. Wouldn't mind grabbing Roach. Can't seem to call Roach at the moment. Nope, okay. I guess we'll be running all the way there.